All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kenzie, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of strength training, especially for women. So imagine being able to gain energy, confidence, and strength, not by spending hours at the gym every day of the week, but spending maybe a few times of the days of the week for only 30 minutes. I honestly used to think that strength training would cause me to be bulky or have unwanted muscle mass. I also used to think that strength training was just for men or maybe only for athletes. But once I started doing strength training, I realized that not only did it help with physical strength, my confidence, my body, and my mood, but it also did things that cardio alone could never do. Most of us want to feel healthier, stronger, and more confident. But most women avoid strength training due to being intimidated or not knowing where to start or being afraid to develop too much muscle. Today, I want to show you that strength training is not only safe for women, but it is one of the most important things we can do for our health, physically and mentally. Strength training is essential for women because it improves physical health, boosts mental well-being, and protects long-term quality of life. First, strength training improves physical health in ways that cardio alone can't. Most women who exercise mainly stick to cardio. And cardio is valuable, but strength training offers benefits that cardio cannot. One of the biggest advantages is fat loss and metabolism support. Muscle is metabolically active, meaning at rest, your muscles burn calories. According to the Harvard Health Publishing, strength training increases your resting metabolism and helps break through fat loss plateaus and helps with the fat that cardio alone cannot hit. This means that lifting weight can help your long-term sustainable weight loss. Secondly, strength training dramatically increases physical strength. Even 2 to 3 sessions a week can help you with daily activities such as carrying your groceries, climbing stairs, moving furniture. All these things that many of us struggle with. Women don't need to lift heavy weights to get stronger. Consistency matters more than intensity. Lastly, strength training helps shape and tone your body. Many women want a sculpted look or a toned look. However, but long cardio sessions often lead to muscle loss than muscle definition. Lifting weights builds lean muscles while creating shape and tone without adding unwanted bulk. Strength training works with your natural hormones, meaning that women gain firmness and strength, not extreme size. The second reason strength training is essential for powerful long-term health benefits. This probably is one of the most important points. Because strength training protects women as we age and as we have common disease and health problems that come along with age. First, strength training lowers the risk of chronic diseases. The CDC says that regular resistance training can reduce the risk of hypertension, heart disease, as well as high blood pressure. These conditions affect millions of women, typically after the age of 40. By lifting weights now, we set up ourselves for a better health later. Secondly, strength training supports healthy aging. Women naturally lose muscle after age 30. Without resistance training, we lose 3 to 5% of our muscle mass every decade. That loss affects balance, mobility, and independence. Strength training slows that and even reverses this process. It helps women stay strong enough to live independently and avoid injuries as they age. Third thing, and what we might all know, is that women often struggle with things such as osteoporosis or loss of bone density. It primarily affects women, especially after menopause. According to the National Institute of Health, weight-bearing exercise is the one way to prevent bone loss. Lifting weights strengthens bones in the way it strengthens muscles, by challenging them. That's critical because hip fractures and bone loss are major health threats for older women. Starting strength training early is the best way to protect yourself. So even if you don't care about aesthetics or the way your body looks, Doing strength training is one of the most protective things that you can do for your health. Lastly, strength training improves mental health and boosts confidence in a unique and powerful way. When people think of exercise that reduces stress, we often think of running or yoga. But lifting weight does something special for the brain and mood. Strength training helps relieve anxiety. The Mayo Clinic reports that lifting weights lowers stress hormones and triggers endorphins, which improve mood and reduce anxiety. The rhythmic movement of lifting weights helps you feel grounded and calm, helping women regulate their nervous systems better. Strength training also boosts confidence. Instead of focusing on being thin, we can focus on being strong. The way that we feel after you lift a weight that you didn't think you could lift, that confidence stays with you. Women with strength training often feel more capable and more comfortable in their bodies and more confident in their abilities. And finally, strength training is empowering. When you see yourself getting stronger physically, it spills into other parts of your life, into your relationships, being more capable at work, and in everyday challenges. Strength training teaches resilience, and it helps women feel proud of their bodies and what they can do. In conclusion, strength training isn't about just lifting weights. It's about lifting yourself into a stronger future. It improves your physical health, supports your long-term well-being, and strengthens your mental health and confidence. For women especially, strength training is one of the most beneficial habits we could start building today. Even just 2 to 3 short sessions a week could transform your health and how you feel about yourself. If you want to feel stronger, healthier, more confident, and more empowered, strength training is one of the most impactful choices you can make. Thank you for listening, and I hope this inspires you today to pick up a weight. The resources I used today were Harvard Health Publishing 2022 from Harvard Medical School, Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, Physical Activity and Bone Health from 2022, Mayo Clinic Staff 2023, Strength Training, Getting Stronger, Leaner, and Healthier, National Institute of Health from 2021, Benefits of Resistance Training for Women, and the American Council of Exercise from 2020, Strength Training for Women, Breaking the Myths. Thank you for listening.